He's rolling.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. It's Monday, guys. How was your weekend, John?
I'm good. You know where the fucking paper towels are at? Every fucking morning I start with a whole fucking roll of paper towels, and by the middle of the day, there's none fucking there.
I'll grab some out of the closet. Instead of letting people use paper towels, you should just get some of those tiny little wet naps. They're only about that big.
Yeah.
Like, here you go, there's your napkin.
Yeah.
It's big enough to wipe half of one of your hands.
That's exactly what's... You watch. That whole fucking thing will be gone by lunch. It's our dishes guy, I think. The same motherfucker. They'll take this dish strainer and push it all the way against the wall, and then the water will fucking come on both sides of this sink and into the floor. You better square your boy away. Who's this?
Amanda's. I thought you were about to...
I was about to throw it, and I realized that camera was on. About to throw it through that fucking office door over there. So we had some good Facebook posts over the weekend. Had a dude. I got an email this morning from some dude that says, "Cancel my order. This has been way too long. You should have had this shit by now. Maybe one day you'll have medical backpacks in stock." So I look at his order. I'm like, wow, maybe we missed one, you know. So I look it up. It's a fucking Cyber Monday sale.
Yeah.
A Cyber Monday sale. He used the coupon code. He's obviously on Facebook. He knows how this shit goes. It's a bunch of, it's all over the board, like a bunch of little shit, you know, no APO order, nothing like that. The reality is you guys just haven't fucking gotten to it yet, most likely. It looks like shit we probably have. It just hadn't been fully pulled, or it's waiting on an item or something. Yeah. So we cancel, refund them. But like, you'll never fucking see a medical backpack because you're not ever. I won't sell you one. You know, you fucking pull some bullshit like that. It was 2 orders, and the other order was like 2 weeks old. So
run into a lot of that, but you know, like that's one of those deals you have to understand. Yeah, it was great. We went out and spent time. We did things for the fans at SHOT Show, but there's a little bit of backlash involved, but that's why everyone up here pulled a 60-hour-plus week last week.
And the 2 weeks before it.
Yeah, and that's why we also got out. We were right at, me and Amanda were coasting at about 250 plus, but about 250 average a night, so over 1,000 boxes in a week. Like, I think that's pretty good. I think that's getting the stuff out there.
It's over 1,000 because we're in here Saturdays too. Shit, I was in here yesterday. I was at home last night. Like, I went home last night and actually put the Super Bowl on for the first time in, I don't even know when, at least 10 years. Just watching the commercials and sorting orders, like just pulling through all the fucking, I don't know, she had that many, with 1,000 at least. Yeah. And
should be over 1,000 still.
Just took all the single belts, put them in a pile, so we know those will go right out into production. Took all the shit that I thought, you know, we had, or we had most of, put that in a pile, so I'll pull that shit. You guys won't even have to fuck with it, like shotgun cards, fucking shirts, stupid shit like that. And then stuff that, you know, I wasn't sure about, that's normal shit that you'll see, but if we can, you know, branch that off into, hand it into 3 different groups, that's less shit you guys are going to have to do, and less shit you get, you know, piled up back there. Get overwhelmed with it. Some dude sent a PM to me last night on Facebook, taking issue with the logo saying "fuck" in it. He says there's, you know, swearing and cuss words and this isn't cool. You know, children can see this stuff. My family, you know, supports the military and our kids have given up a lot, you know, for it. I don't. That's awesome. Thank you. What does that have to do with your fucking kid being on Facebook? Like, your kid shouldn't be on Facebook. You have to have. There's a box that says that you have to put in your age and disclose that you're 18 or older. Fucking supervise your kids better. And that's what I said. I said, so supervise your children better. They're not allowed to be on Facebook anyways. And, you know, that it's been like that since the day we started our Facebook page 3-4 years ago almost. You know, that has been in the logo. And there's whole fucking, you know, there's porn stars, there's fucking sex toy shops, There's all kinds of shit on Facebook. If you don't like it, don't fucking look at it. Yeah. And supervise your kids better. But the real thing is, like, do you really think? So our logo says "Made in the motherfucking USA." So some kid sees the word "fuck." Do you really think that any time after 3rd grade, your kid hasn't heard that word, doesn't know what it is? Every kid learns it fucking 2nd grade, 3rd grade, because their little shithead friends flip them off. Oh, what does that mean? What does that mean? So Johnny goes home and asks fucking mom, what does this mean? And he either gets in trouble or she explains it or tells him he's not allowed to use it and doesn't explain it. So if you don't explain it, the kid is actively going to go out and fucking ask more and more and more until he gets the answer. The point is, the kid knows what the middle finger means and knows that it means fuck you. There's not a fucking child out there on a playground anywhere that hasn't heard that word. So better yet, why don't you use that as a teaching opportunity? Why don't you explain to your fucking kid what it means and that we don't use those words? Why don't you take the fucking, that chance and that opportunity to be a better fucking parent and educate your kid yourself? Because I guarantee you somebody else will fucking be educating your kid if you don't do it.
Well, and the really silly thing about that is, like, yeah, it says fucking our logo. Does your kid watch cable? Do you own cable? Because if you do, you condone that kind of talk too. I mean, it's just
not even that.
You don't call Comcast and be like, well, they just said damn on my TV.
Does your kid go to fucking school? I mean, someplace you know the kid is at.
You can't complain about cursing, not these days. And plus, this goes back to the whole.
It's a word.
Yeah,
it has the power we give it.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't anything until someone created it, just like every other slanderous word. So.
What's up?
Well, there he is.
Why are you fucking sunburned?
It's fucking cold.
Oh, from the cold?
Yeah, it's flurries out there.
Dude, I thought maybe you were in a fucking tanning bed or something.
Right?
Yeah, it was flurrying pretty good this morning on the way in.
Hey, why don't you get the fuck out of the way of the camera?
Welcome to the shop.
Who's got coffee made?
There is none. Drink that fucking caffeine shit.
That's alright.
There is fucking coffee made.
Right here.
I made a whole fucking.
You can't have any of it right now. We're busy.
That's alright. Thank you, Amanda.
Oh, there's a pot.
How's it go?
Fine.
Did it have a baby?
No.
Oh.
I thought maybe she fell in the fucking pond or something the way you were out there. I walked past where Lance has like what looks to be rubber gloves on, and he's massaging. He's behind the goat, and he's massaging the goat. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I bet from your angle
that's what it looked like.
That's exactly what it looked like.
Kind of like in Austin Powers when they're in the tent or something.
That's exactly what it looked like.
Yeah, I bet from, yeah, exactly.
You got a small one? What's the smallest one? See that one to me.
Okay. Morning, YouTubers.
Hello.
Happy Monday morning to you.
Heather, come eat.
That includes the other one too. You didn't say your name, but...
Say my name, say my name.
If you like it, then you should.
No, I think he's sick.
What's that?
Samwise Gamgee?
No. He said he ate at the Walmart deli and it made him sick. That's what he said.
I mean, that's a real possibility.
You saw him last night?
Yeah.
At Walmart deli?
Got her.
Let me have that trash can. You're in my way again.
Camden, Tennessee problems. You were serious about that.
I thought he was.
He was.
You weren't even in here.
Heather?
Oh, I thought he was talking about the deli.
See, Heather?
Yeah, Heather,
You just
tap
had
out
to-
on this one.
Yeah,
I'm good.
typical
I'm good.
chick.
Stay out of this one.
Just had to hop in there.
Typical
Looking out for the
fucking
YOU on that.
No idea what was being said. Just had to jump on in there.
You're gonna pull lawn duty.
I thought that we were talking about that thing.
So I'm having
Take your shirt off. I want to see some titties.
Get out of here.
Oh, okay.
on one of the walls. We're gonna put Riverstone in this section of wall. There's gonna be a red LED light comes down across the bottom with these little river rocks. So every time Sebastian goes, I'm bored, I'm gonna have him flip the river rocks over. They're gonna be numbered 1 and 2.
I was gonna say side them.
That's what Heather's gonna be doing next time she mounts off. You'll be out back fucking flipping river rocks.
Oh,
Yes,
your
you
fingers
fucking
hurt?
will.
Now your back's gonna hurt. You just pulled river rock duty.
Oh, gosh.
Don't worry, he's only getting a couple 100,000 of them.
But you know what? They're going to be hot too, for hot stone massages in the afternoon.
I'll have Lance bring in a whole bag of leaves, and just throw them out on the whole fucking 6,000 square feet of concrete, and you will pick them up by hand.
Now you have to flip them all over so they face the same direction.
The leaves?
Yeah.
They would end up just like crumpling up.
You know what I think?
Well, I think you should be more careful because you're going to pick them up by hand.
You know what I think would be better? And this will help. This would help a vet out too. So we'll hire somebody, a Marine who was on the drill field. All right, and we will set up a miniature squad bay in there with like fucking 8 racks on each side. And when somebody fucks up, they have to go in there. That's how they start their day. They have to go in there and act like they're asleep. And he gets to come in and just fucking yell at them and thrash them and trash the place, and then they got to clean it up. You would only do that once, I bet. Yeah.
Make it all up, just have them rip it all back apart.
Fuck yeah, that'd be funny.
It would be funny.
I would watch that. I would watch that again and again and again. In fact, I would probably do something occasionally
I know. I was like,
to be in the bed to wake up like that.
just brings back memories.
I remember when I got home from boot camp on leave. When you're eating and stuff like that, it's like the guide in your platoon is the last person that goes through the chow line. So when the guide's done, you're all done. And if he's not eating fast enough, then his ass is hammered by the drill instructors and whatnot. Well, anyways, you're not allowed to talk when you eat. You know, you're just sitting there. And I remember the first dinner back home, and I was sitting at the table, and I was like this end of the table. My dad was on this end, my stepsister, and my mother over here. And so we're sitting there eating, and they're kind of talking and stuff like that, and I haven't said a word. I'm just fucking chowing, you know.
Fast.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Yeah. And my stepsister.
No, I mean hurry the fuck up.
I know.
No, I'm just
My
like,
stepsister said, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "You shut the fuck up! You can get us all thrashed." And I just fucking kept going. I was like,
say that?
Yeah. At the table, they're all like,
Did
Oh,
you
yeah,
mean it?
wait.
Like,
"Yeah, I'm in it. Yeah."
You're still in that.
Yeah, I was still in the mode. I mean, yeah, I just got off the
Everyone's like,
plane a few hours earlier. You know, I was like, "Shut the fuck up! You can get us all thrashed."
Somebody's food's over there. There's another plate. That'd be one of you. That'd be Lance. You.
Lancy Pants.
That's Lance's.
Or
That
you-
one has
you
a
can-
tortilla.
That's
grab that
Tyler. Go ahead.
Yeah, Tyler, grab that one.
Fuck, I forgot Tyler.
That's okay, because I just had all I need is oatmeal.
Do you really not want to eat?
Yeah, I'm for real, because I just had a shake. Perfect.
There's still one more over here.
There you go. See, I knew that.
See?
Go ahead, Colin.
I really did. I definitely want. Here, I know you want that.
No, I'm fine.
Yes, you
I
did.
already have one. You got my face.
You eat 4 or 5 usually.
Is he bothering you?
A little bit.
Why'd you give me that tortilla?
Because you need it. You're a grown boy.
I'm a grown ass boy.
Is there a pause in there?
I don't
You're a
know.
grown ass boy.
There could be.
It sounded like maybe there was a like I'm a grown little space there. How was your weekend, Mr. Lance?
It was good. It's relaxing.
You pick up any women along the way?
Just you. Went to dinner with you.
Dinner was good, huh?
That was good.
It was very good.
It was real good. Ate too damn much though.
That's because you ordered too much.
Yeah. You went pretty hard. I saw when your 2 rolls came out and they were
your
almost...
fucking guacamole, your
Yeah.
wasabi guacamole.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you got an app too.
I told you I was going to order a bunch of appetizers.
Well, and you said, but if there's one you want, go ahead and get it. And so I didn't know.
Because Lance knew I wasn't ordering that shit.
It was good.
So good, he was trying to throw it down the end of the table all the time.
It looks good about 3/4 of the way through and you're
I
like,
feel like I'm being picked on today.
oh god, we haven't even started.
Shh. Oh, you fucking broke the first rule right there. Shh.
What the fuck is that?
You're not allowed to, if someone shushes you, you have to take it.
Yep.
Since when?
That's a game that he started.
That's the way we play it.
So like if I tell him to, he has to sit there and let you do that.
You're going to end up with a dick in your face.
I hope not. It has to be a finger.
Shh.
Lance leaves pictures. I'll find Polaroids so you pick them up and look at them and they're pictures of Lance's dick. They look like a finger. You haven't played that game?
I'm glad I haven't played that game. That's for special friends.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever played that game.
Oh, yeah.
So you were right. He's like, yeah, I know.
So how was the Antique Garden show?
You were there. Oh,
No.
you didn't go. Hold on. You were right. All that shit, we were looking at all the materials and stuff, getting all the part numbers for them.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it was we were looking for, when I put it on Facebook, like fucking 200 dudes came out.
I didn't get to read
They
them.
had,
I
they
saw
had
it. Like,
all the answers, yeah.
awesome.
The
So
type of stone we're looking for, I know what it's called. The fiber optics in the grout, in the fucking tile, there's these, like, totally doable. All that shit, 100%. And it's not even fucking expensive, really.
Nice.
Do you think you found some people who are going to do it, maybe? Like, you want to hire some people? I say we, I mean you.
Yeah, we'll try to use some local guys to do it.
I just didn't know if they, like, actually gave you, like, hey, this is our company, or, like, we know where to get the materials
Like
you need for your people.
Like all the wire cable railings and shit down at the like at the Bridgestone Arena and at the what was that
the
place?
convention center.
Yeah, is that just National Convention Center?
Yeah.
Like all that, the stainless steel rail and the braided cable and all that shit. Bunch of dudes like, hey, my family does that. We can come in and do it. Local dudes saying, hey, we do it out of Nashville. So totally doable.
That's good. One less thing for you to worry about, as long as we can find that stuff. That's awesome.
The show. We got a buddy Kerry, and you guys can check him out. We met him. Works with Justin at REI, and he goes around and takes salvages metal like aircraft wings, big cogs off of tractors, huge fucking chain. He got a bunch of wrought iron out of some cemeteries that were trashed during Katrina. He got a bunch of wrought iron from these cemeteries. So if you want
Like
some
the
haunted,
fences and stuff?
yeah. So if you want some haunted shit in your house, so he takes these big, huge chains and welds them. He tacks them so that they no longer flex, and makes like 4 legs out of them. Takes a huge fucking gear and sets on top, and then puts glass. He makes all these tables and shit. So when I met him, I was telling him, "You're not fucking charging enough." And that's what all his friends tell him now. I'm like, dude, you need to double your price. He says, I don't know, man. I said, do you sell everything you make? He said, yeah, as soon as I sell it. Right, so double your price.
Yeah.
So we're at the show. We roll in. He's doing this show. That's how I find out about the show. He's like, you should come down, man. There's flooring people. There's people cutting, wood tables, all kinds of cool shit. It's mostly antique shit. Mostly like, oh, yeah, I've seen that in my grandma's house kind of shit. But there is some cool shit in there. So we roll up to the booth, like, how you doing, man? He's like, dude, we sold everything. I have like 1 table that's not sold. Somebody from California came in and bought half of everything I have.
That's awesome. That's cool.
We're going to deliver it while we're out there. We're going to put on another show while we're out there. He's going to host a show. I'm like, that's fucking cool. He's like, you're right. I'm going to raise my prices. Good. That's what needs to happen.
Yeah. Gonna work hard. Might as well make all the money.
There was a operating table,
Oh,
from the Civil War. All original, 100%. And
it's all worn. There's people sat in so many times that the leather's all worn.
And it has all these points on the side, and he goes, you think this is for lifting or whatever. That's for strapping them down.
Amputate arms.
Amputate,
and
exactly.
That's what John was looking at.
Catching mini balls.
I was like, if your house isn't haunted yet, bring your own ghost to your house, because it's guaranteed to have some ghosts on it.
So
I hear that thing fucking yells every night at midnight.
There's a chair. There was a chair from when back in the old days you'd go to the doctor's house, and this chair would flip up and convert up, and then had stirrups that flipped upside down and had stirrups, so your boots would go on the ends here, and it had all kinds of crazy shit too. They had a book of witchcraft. They had all kinds of crazy stuff.
It was like a old classical leather-bound books,
like
with
hundreds
all
of
this
years
thing.
old.
This dude had a lot of. I guess it was just that time period stuff. But I said, "So do you have anything on demonology?" And he was like, "Oh yeah." And I was like, "Well, take me over here." And so he lets me see a couple different books on witchcraft, demonology, religion, and stuff like that. Like, just to pick them up and look at them, I was like, damn. Like,
Mallory texted me. She's like, I think Colin's possessed because when we had sex, it was like I was with a beast.
it's always like that.
Well, I thought she said it was like she was with a dead man.
That's what she used to say.
Cold, limp, and clammy.
But yeah,
What's
that's
up?
What?
Are you into the demonology and shit? Because if you are, I'm just gonna go ahead and create a little more distance. between
No,
them. Okay.
I think it's.
No, he walked in. He goes, "That was the first person we saw. A very impressive display of these fucking old books. I mean, huge fucking books.
Yeah, some of them were fucking this tall.
Looked like they were bound in human skin, like weird shit.
Wow.
So he's like, he goes, "Can I show you anything?" He goes, "Well, what do you got here?" He goes, we have a little bit of everything, whatever." And he thought he'd be a smart ass. He's like, "You got anything on witchcraft?" Yeah.
Well, no, I really thought it was cool. I'm Catholic, so therefore, like that kind of stuff, like I totally believe in that shit.
Oh, you're looking like.
And so I just wanted to see. I just want to see one. I've never.
So you wanted to burn one of those books?
No, I don't want to burn one either because that's not supposed to be good either. But I just wanted to see one because I had never seen one before, and it was cool because he's like, "Oh, it's right here."
You wanted to rewrite all that history?
Yeah. No, thank you.
If you burn one of those, do you have to like go and tell somebody about it in a little booth? Or I don't know because I'm not Catholic.
You have to eat all the ashes.
Yeah.
You have to
I think as a Catholic, I'm pretty sure we're just not supposed to dabble in that stuff.
You got to put the ashes in the holy water and you drink it like soup.
No clue, man.
But
it was cool to see it, and it
we
was
left
like
them all there. We didn't buy any.
it was like a 1592 book. Like it was super, super, super.
How much were they?
That was, I think the first one I looked at was a couple hundred. Then the demonology book was like 700 or 800.
So not quite like what the rare books.
I saw some 5,000.
Oh yeah, there were some super expensive ones there. Yeah, the ones I looked at weren't that expensive, but
What was like the oldest book that he had?
I don't even think we asked.
What was that book he had that was the predecessor to all religions?
That was the Errors and Chains. That's the one of the ones I picked up.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, it was about all of the
shit in there.
Yeah, it was about all of the beginnings of all the different religions.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was super, super old. It was like a 600-year-old book.
Wow.
And it was weird. Like he's like, this is the original book. He's like, when you hold it
Don't
at
let
a
it open all the
45-degree
way.
angle. That way you don't crease the leather and like the pages felt all weird. It was neat though.
And a bunch of them, they're like gold leaf on the side edges. When they're closed, they look like gold. When you open them up, they're all illustrated on the edge of the book. So like when you open it up, the pages spread out just enough that you can see a whole picture, a whole scene.
Yeah. It was weird.
Oh, really?
But
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That's
you know?
cool.
It's books, you know, like that's one of those deals people do collect, like super high-end books.
Yeah.
But there's a lot that goes into it. It's almost a piece of artwork along with a writing, which in itself could probably be artwork too. It was neat. I've never seen books like that.
I wonder if they have that in the Kindle edition.
Alright, let's get this shit done. Cut that off. Have your boy come do these dishes.
Your boy.
Hey, happy Monday. Have a great week. Have a great day. We'll see you guys later.